A friend of mine received a once-in-a-lifetime invitation to go and speak in Dubai. And because he's not a full-time professional speaker, he chatted with me about how to approach the event and how to get the most out of it. Now today I'd like to chat with you about the latter part of that equation, not how to approach it, but how to get the most out of it. Because this is something that non-professional speakers often miss. You have the opportunity to get astonishing video footage if you're asked to speak in front of a live audience. Most people who are not speakers don't even think about it. They stress about the day itself, they worry about what they're going to say, what they're going to wear, and once the event is over, they breathe a sigh of relief and go on with their lives. Now it turns out if you're thinking about it cleverly, that event can be a life-changing catalyst for you, but you need the video footage. So make sure there will be a film crew there on the day and arrange in advance to get the materials afterwards. I would go further than that as well. Take your own small tripod, take a good camera, take a good sound setup, and get your own video footage as well. If something goes wrong with their footage, or if they only have a single camera shoot, you could either salvage a terrible situation and have some footage, or you could possibly even edit the two together afterwards. Either way, you're left with a record of you in front of a large group of people sharing ideas. Now for non-professional speakers, that may sound terrifying to you. You think, well, what if I do badly? The interesting thing is it doesn't even matter. If you take a 15-second clip from the middle of a dreadful speech, say everything went wrong and you rambled and you didn't communicate the way you wanted to, but at one point you turned around and you said something like, "And that's our proposal for how we should look at this going forward." That's enough. There's you in a large auditorium, standing on a stage, lit, cameras, action, the whole trip, and you're sharing ideas with people. That kind of video footage is invaluable to you. It goes on websites, it goes on bios, it goes on your social media channels, and that alone can be much more powerful than a verbal description of the event. It's one thing to say Jane spoke at the summit. It's quite another to show Jane addressing hundreds of people who are staring at her with rapt attention. That video footage is worth its weight in gold to you, so make sure you get it. Now you can go a little further than that, and this is what I advise my friend to do. Take a day beforehand and film the outside of the building. Do some panning shots of where you are for a little bit of location and a bit of context. Then on the day, if you can handle the stress or if you have someone to help you, film crowds walking into the auditorium. Film people afterwards and get brief testimonials about what they thought of your presentation. Simply by thinking through in advance what you'd like to get out of that video footage, you can ensure that you get all the right shots, all the right angles, and a sense of the occasion of the day. Perhaps the MC shaking your hand, someone handing you a gift afterwards. All of those things add up. Whenever you stand up in front of a crowd of people and you are going through the process of positioning yourself as an expert, make sure you film it.